Welcome to day 5, our final day here in Glenwood Springs. Just got some coffee. We are checking out of the Airbnb today at about 10:30. Gonna head over to Iron Mountain Hot Springs for that 3-hour pass from the combo ticket we bought from the caves and hot springs combo. So gonna go do that 3-hour soak, maybe grab a bite to eat from one more place while we're here, and then hit the road back to Colorado Springs. So last day here in Glenwood Springs, day 5, and check out the full rock stack here at Iron Mountain Springs. Pro tip, by the way, if you're as sunburnt as I am, just fold your straps down like a tube top swimsuit, because I can't even wear it like that at this point. And we are staying in the lower temperature water, which is like 100, and I think 96, 94 is the lowest heat they have here, just because we cannot get into anything hotter without like feeling the sting from the sunburn. So just hanging out here with the beautiful view. I want to start off by, again, appreciating everybody watching. So if you're watching right now, thank you. If you've watched any of the videos, thank you. If you've subscribed, thank you. If you engage, comment, like, interact with my channel, thank you. With all that being said, thank you for watching my most recent journey to Glenwood Springs. A lot of fun there. Today's the day like after we got home, and I'm just still in bed. It's almost 11. I'm really just trying to take this day as like a rest day. Like the least I do, the better. And kind of self-care, take a bath, put a good conditioner on my hair, and just kind of take care of myself. I do have to have the rental car back by 5 p.m. I was really hoping to not do anything today aside from what I just mentioned, but again, it looks like I will have to run that errand. So goal is to do that here soon, but mostly just taking the day off. However, I'm not really right, because the other thing I'm doing is like somewhat planning my next challenge or project. And I hope, you know, some of you out there are going to be participating in this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And that is going to be eating 30 different plants a week. And so I've been brainstorming, you know, how would I do that? Would I tally them up as I eat them? Or what I recently thought was I'll make a list of, you know, different plants, fruits, vegetables. You can do beans, by the way. I'll have a more concise or just better video on what I'm going to do, but just kind of like so everyone can see what I'm working on. I'm just really excited to get it going. Anyway, I did decide on basically making a list of the ones I want to eat, and then taking that a step further even, and thinking like, oh, I'll draw out like a carrot, like instead of using my journal, essentially using my sketch pad. So not only creative in the sense of, you know, what new foods will I be eating or trying, but also in how I'm going to be expressing that, like materialistically in a sense too. I don't know. Anyway, it's fun for me. So I invite you to do the same, just something to look forward to. Maybe get a sketch pad, a notepad, use your journal if this is something you may want to participate in. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and if you have any ideas of, you know, plants and fruits that you want to eat, start brainstorming those. Another thing I was thinking I will be doing during this next project is, for example, this is just one preview. I don't really care for cilantro, but I was reading, it was just one of the ones mentioned on a list, you know, that isn't really commonly eaten for some people. Either which way, we usually make a lot of salsa, but we don't add cilantro. My idea was obviously adding it to the salsa, but also I do recall having a cilantro lime rice, and that sounds delicious. I do remember making it after I had had it elsewhere and thought it was pretty good. The cilantro and the lime go together really well in the rice. Zombie loves rice, so I'm hoping he'll love this. And then maybe also putting some cilantro and beans. But again, so not only like, hey, I'm going to do this project where I'm going to challenge myself to do this, but then also sharing with you all how to incorporate that into the diet, right? Like, okay, I have cilantro. Now what do I do with it? Or just creative ways to add these new 30 plants we're going to be eating into our lives. All right. I'm looking forward to that. Again, just mainly resting, working on videos though. I have no space on my MacBook. So by the way, if someone knows how to get rid of other storage on a MacBook Pro, no matter what I read, I just cannot figure out how to get rid of it. Because it's taking up like 200 and something gigs of my 250 gig MacBook. So if you know, let me know down in the comments. Please help me. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I'm really just going to delete everything and start over on that. I need to work on videos. That's the other plan for today, is figuring out space on my MacBook. But again, just resting, taking the rental back. So thank you all again. Essentially, this is also just a huge thank you video for exploring with me, being on that journey with me. Man, I had fun. I really love Glenwood Springs to the point where I want to move there. I'm like, I can totally see myself living there, walking everywhere, just really captivated on a daily basis by the beauty and the nature. And I think what I love so much about being in that environment is there's just that constant flow of energy. In a sense, you have this river always running. You've got the huge mountains with the clouds right there floating. You know, we have that everywhere, right? But just to be so immersed within beauty and nature and its flow, I love that. I want to be there so bad. So that's definitely kind of becoming a goal. I've never not wanted to come home from vacation. I've been a lot of places, but home is always home. And now I'm like, man, I love Glenwood Springs. I also want to point out we did walk an average of 5 miles per day on our trip. Like one day it might have been a little less, or like less than 5, and then one day over 6. But keep in mind, those were all tallied, and I didn't even wear my Apple Watch within the hot springs. So it's probably actually more, but hey, we'll go with an average of 5 a day. And that's one thing I love about traveling is I get so much walking in my mind. I'm like, oh, I lose so much weight when I travel because yes, although we eat whatever and drink, we just walk so much. So just wanted to point that out as well. We did get in one day where Zombie worked out. It is very important that he works out for him, and I respect and love that about him very much. And you can see that from his body if you haven't noticed already. But he does take pride in that, and it's very important for him just on an emotional and mental level for him to get that workout in. So on top of all the walking, we did have one day where he did like about a 25-30 minute workout, and I did 20 minutes of Pilates. So his working out and taking care of himself does encourage me to do so as well. So yes, that's where we're at with all of that. Just wanted to share, you know, where all of that walking tallied or amounted to, the sum of it essentially on that daily basis, an average of 5 miles a day. And I do want to also say that this, you know, the whole plant thing, going back to the 30 plants, it has already influenced me to eat differently. For example, as you noticed in one of the hot springs videos, it was day 3, I believe, Iron Mountain Springs. I show how I got a veggie tray. Normally, I wouldn't have done that, but I was just thinking, oh, this is going to help me get me towards that goal of 30 plants per week. And that alone was like 6 varieties of vegetables. So then 2, I had already had a banana and cherries that morning. So I was already up to like 7 or something. But I'm already having so much fun with this. As you can tell, I can't stop talking about it. So anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching. I had such a good time, and look forward to sharing this next project with you. So I'll see you guys so soon.